Have you noticed something strange happening with seniors worldwide? They're regaining their strength, walking longer distances, and even climbing stairs again after doing one simple thing. Eating just one small bean before 7 a.m., no pills, no gym, just a forgotten food that, thanks to cutting-edge research, is now being recognized for its power to restore muscle strength. If your legs feel weaker, your balance seems off, or you're constantly exhausted after the simplest tasks, this could change everything in just 14 days. And the best part? You've probably passed by it hundreds of times at the store, never realizing its potential. We've always been told that aging is a natural process, that getting slower, weaker, and more tired is just a part of life. But what if that's not the whole truth? What if these struggles you're facing, like difficulty getting out of bed, shaky legs when walking, or feeling drained after a few minutes of activity, aren't just a result of aging, but are caused by a silent condition that steals your strength without warning? This condition is called sarcopenia, and is a thief that quietly robs seniors of their muscle mass. It starts much earlier than you might think, as early as your 50s, and by the time you reach 60 or older, it can become impossible to ignore. Climbing stairs feels harder. Your balance is what it used to be, and even the lightest bags feel like they weigh a ton. No matter how hard you try to eat right or stay active, your body just doesn't seem to bounce back. Why? Because muscle tissue needs more than just exercise to stay strong. It needs the right nutrients to fuel it. And for many seniors, these nutrients are missing, especially at breakfast. But here's where the good news comes in. A small, simple food, one that costs less than $2 per serving, has been shown to support muscle repair, reduce inflammation, and boost protein synthesis. Seniors who added it to their daily breakfast saw remarkable improvements in muscle mass and walking speed within just 2 weeks. What's this magic food, you ask? It's a plant-based powerhouse that's been overlooked for too long. And no, it's not soy, lentils, or chickpeas. It's the humble black bean. So, what makes black beans so special? It all begins with their complete amino acid profile. You see, most plant-based foods fall short when it comes to the essential building blocks your muscles need for recovery. But black beans? They deliver high levels of leucine, isoleucine, and valine, the exact same branched-chain amino acids found in expensive whey protein supplements. But here's the best part. Black beans do all this naturally without all the added processing. No fancy supplements, no expensive pills, just pure, simple nutrition. In fact, a 2022 study published in the Journal of Applied Gerontology showed that seniors who added just one daily serving of black beans to their diet saw noticeable increases in lower body strength and energy within just 2 weeks. Imagine 2 weeks. Why? Because black beans offer a unique combination of muscle-building protein, blood sugar regulation, and gut-healing fiber all in one small, simple food. But it's not just about the protein. Timing plays a huge role here. When you eat black beans early in the morning, around 7 a.m., they align perfectly with your body's natural circadian rhythm. This is when your muscles are most receptive to fuel after fasting overnight. Your insulin sensitivity is higher at this time, meaning nutrients are absorbed more efficiently into muscle cells. The best part? Less fat storage and no wasted nutrients. It's like giving your muscles the best start to the day. And that's not all. Black beans are key to stabilizing your blood sugar. And for seniors, this is vital. It's not just about diabetes prevention. Stable blood sugar means less inflammation in your blood vessels, which directly feeds your muscles. It means less oxidative stress, and best of all, consistent energy throughout the day. No more crashes, no more post-meal fatigue. Just clean, sustained strength, keeping you going with more vitality. Now, let's talk about magnesium, a mineral that nearly 70% of older adults are deficient in. Magnesium is responsible for muscle contraction, nerve signaling, and cellular repair. Without enough of it, your muscles might cramp, twitch, or stay sore longer than they should. But don't worry, black beans are packed with magnesium. Just half a cup of cooked black beans delivers nearly 30% of your daily magnesium needs. That means better coordination, less stiffness, and fewer nighttime leg cramps. It's not about eating mountains of beans, just half a cup once a day, ideally warm, lightly seasoned, and enjoyed as part of your breakfast. Simple, easy, and effective. Now, let's talk about how to prepare black beans for maximum benefit, because timing and preparation really do matter. To get the most out of black beans, it's best to eat them within 30 minutes of waking up. Why? Because that's when your body's insulin response is at its peak. This means the nutrients from the black beans will be absorbed directly into your muscle cells, giving them exactly what they need for repair and strength, rather than being stored as fat or simply flushed out. Just half a cup of cooked black beans is enough to kickstart muscle repair pathways without overwhelming your digestion. Now, if you ever felt bloated or heavy after eating beans, that's usually due to poor preparation, not the beans themselves. So let's fix that. Start with dried black beans if you can. Soak them overnight in water with a pinch of baking soda or a splash of lemon juice. This helps break down lectins and phytic acid, substances that can block your body's ability to absorb essential minerals. After soaking, simmer them in water or low-sodium broth for about 45 minutes. You don't need any fancy gadgets, just a little patience. If you're pressed for time, you can always use canned black beans. Just be sure to rinse them thoroughly under cold water to remove excess sodium and preservatives, which can cause inflammation. To make them even better, add a small drizzle of extra virgin olive oil and a pinch of cumin or turmeric. These two spices are known for their anti-inflammatory properties, perfectly complementing the healing powers of the beans. But here's an important tip. What you pair with black beans matters. For example, avoid combining them with processed carbs or sugary breakfast foods. Think about it. White toast, jelly, pastries, or sugary cereals will spike your blood sugar, increase insulin resistance, and actually cancel out the blood sugar stabilizing effects of the beans. That means more fatigue, more inflammation, and less progress. Instead, try pairing your black beans with stabilizing foods like sautéed spinach or kale, a soft-boiled egg or poached egg on top, a slice of whole grain toast, sliced avocado, or steamed sweet potatoes. These combinations help to support the full nutrient profile of black beans and provide complementary minerals like potassium and vitamin K, both of which are vital for muscle and bone health in seniors. And here's something crucial. Don't skip breakfast. A lot of people think skipping that first meal helps with weight loss or give the digestive system a break. But as you age, skipping breakfast actually slows your metabolism, reduces muscle protein synthesis, and makes you more likely to lose lean muscle mass rather than fat. By starting your day with black beans, you're not just eating breakfast. You're restarting your body, giving your muscles the fuel they need to thrive. Within the first 3 to 5 days of adding black beans to your morning routine, you'll start to feel something change. At first, it's subtle. You stand up from a chair and it feels easier. Your legs aren't trembling as much when you walk, and you feel steadier when reaching for something on a shelf. These may seem like small moments, but they're important. They're signals that your body is responding. It's telling you that it's still capable of rebuilding, even if you thought those days were behind you. This isn't a miracle. It's your muscle fibers beginning to reawaken. This process is known as muscle protein synthesis. It gradually starts turning back on as the amino acids from the black beans, especially leucine and isoleucine, are absorbed and put to work. Damaged muscle cells are regenerating, repairing the tiny tears in the muscle tissue caused even by light movement. Thanks to the stabilized blood sugar from the beans, your energy lasts longer throughout the day, with fewer dips in strength or mood. By day 7, another shift becomes clear. You find yourself walking longer without needing to stop. Maybe it's 5 extra minutes down the street. Maybe you're carrying a few extra bags from the car. Whatever it is, you feel it. But here's the unexpected part. By day 14, the changes aren't just physical. You'll notice a boost in confidence. Not just physical confidence, but mental confidence too. You start to trust your body again. You reach for things without hesitation. You walk without calculating every step. And even your posture starts to improve as your core reactivates. This is a magic of fueling your muscles intentionally, not with expensive supplements, but with a food that your body recognizes and welcomes. But here's the most important part. Don't stop. Momentum builds over weeks, but it compounds over months. Black beans aren't a cure for muscle loss. They're a catalyst. They act as a daily invitation for your body to remember what it was built to do. Move, hold you steady, and keep you strong. Black beans may be the spark, but every fire needs fuel to keep burning. To accelerate the benefits you've already started to feel, there's another simple, affordable food that pairs perfectly with black beans. And surprisingly, it's one that's often overlooked in senior diets: eggs. It's not powdered protein. It's not expensive collagen. It's just real, whole eggs. When combined with black beans, they form a nearly perfect nutritional duo, one that can work wonders for reversing age-related muscle decline in seniors. Here's why. Black beans are packed with fiber, minerals, and plant-based amino acids. But even with all these benefits, they're still missing two key elements for muscle building: bioavailable protein and healthy fats. That's where eggs come in. A single egg contains about 6 grams of complete protein, rich in methionine and cysteine, 2 amino acids your body needs to rebuild muscle tissue and reduce inflammation. But here's the best part. The protein in eggs is absorbed quickly and efficiently, especially by aging digestive systems. That's a huge advantage compared to red meat or processed protein powders. And the benefits don't stop there. The egg yolk, often unfairly vilified, holds a treasure chest of nutrients that seniors need. It's packed with vitamin D, which supports calcium absorption and strengthens bones, choline, which improves neuromuscular communication and reduces the risk of falls, selenium, which protects against oxidative muscle damage, and lutein and zeaxanthin, which support eyesight and depth perception, crucial for movement confidence and reaction time. In fact, a 2020 meta-analysis published in Nutrition reviews found that older adults who ate eggs regularly, at least 4 times a week, had significantly greater muscle mass, grip strength, and gait stability than those who avoided them because of cholesterol concerns. The most exciting part? Those who paired eggs with high-fiber legumes like black beans saw even better results. Why? Because the fiber in the beans slows digestion just enough to provide a steady release of amino acids and blood sugar, fueling your muscles consistently without the usual spike and crash. So what's the ideal pairing? It's simple. Half a cup of cooked black beans and 1 or 2 soft-boiled eggs. Add a drizzle of olive oil, a pinch of sea salt, and a sprinkle of black pepper or turmeric. Enjoy it warm within the first hour of waking. No fancy recipes, no expensive supplements, just pure, simple nourishment your body knows how to use. If you haven't had eggs in years, whether due to cholesterol worries or just habit, it might be time to revisit them. What was once thought dangerous could now be one of your most powerful allies. Now that you've fueled your body with black beans and eggs, it's time to activate it. The meal you just ate has primed your muscles with all the nutrients they need. But to deliver these nutrients where they're needed most, your body needs one more signal: movement. This doesn't mean intense workouts or weightlifting. Just 10 minutes of gentle, focused movement. It could be as simple as stretching, walking around a room, or even gentle standing exercises. This tells your body, we're rebuilding, we're back in business. According to a 2021 study published in the Journal of Geriatric Physical Therapy, seniors who did light movement within 30 minutes of a high-protein meal experienced significantly greater amino acid uptake in their muscles compared to those who stayed still. It's not about burning calories. It's about opening the cellular gates to allow nutrients to be absorbed more efficiently. When you move, even just a little, blood flow increases, your muscle fibers stretch and contract, and your brain sends signals to nerve endings that have been dormant for too long. This jumpstarts muscle protein synthesis, which is already enhanced by the nutrients from your meal. Movement acts like a key turning in a lock, unlocking the full potential of your body's rebuilding process. And it doesn't take much. Here's a simple routine you can try right in your living room to kickstart the rebuilding process. March in place for 60 seconds, gently swinging your arms as you move. Arm circles, forward and backward for 30 seconds in each direction. Seated leg extensions. While seated, lift 1 foot at a time, holding for 3 seconds before lowering it. Do 10 reps per leg. Standing wall push-ups. Place your hands on a wall. Step back and gently lower your body toward the wall. Do 8 to 10 reps. Side-to-side stepping. Take small steps to the left and right while maintaining balance. Do this for 1 minute. Neck and shoulder rolls. Finish the routine by relaxing with a few rolls of the neck and shoulders. This routine is simple but effective. It helps boost circulation, improve balance, and activate neuromuscular pathways, all without risking strain or falls. Best of all, it helps build a habit. Your body will begin to expect this burst of movement after your morning meal, creating a rhythm that's easy to maintain. Even seniors with joint pain or limited mobility can modify this routine. Sit down, move slower, and focus on range of motion over speed. The key is engaging your muscles while they're fueled, helping them remember how to respond. The benefits of this routine go beyond building strength. Seniors who incorporate light post-meal movement report improvements in digestion, insulin sensitivity, and mood regulation. That means fewer sugar crashes, more energy throughout the day, and better sleep at night. So, don't wait until you feel strong to start moving. Move now, and the strength will follow. You fueled your body and move with purpose. But sometimes, even when you're doing everything right, results can be slow to come due to small mistakes that work against you. These aren't obvious errors, but rather small daily habits that can slowly weaken your muscles, disrupt recovery, and undo your progress without you even realizing it. Let's take a look at a few common mistakes seniors make. Mistake 1. Skipping meals, especially breakfast. Many seniors think eating less means staying healthier, but skipping meals, especially breakfast, can actually do more harm than good. After an overnight fast, your muscles are in a catabolic state, which means they're breaking down tissue for energy. If you don't provide protein-rich food shortly after waking, your body will continue breaking down lean muscle mass, accelerating weakness and fatigue. That's why black beans and eggs at 7 a.m. aren't just a meal. They act as a shield, protecting your muscles from this breakdown and giving them the fuel they need to rebuild. Mistake 2. Relying on multivitamins instead of real food. It's easy to think that a pill can cover all your nutritional gaps, but most over-the-counter multivitamins aren't well absorbed by aging bodies. They're particularly ineffective when taken on an empty stomach or without fat. Even worse, they can create a false sense of security. Real food, like beans, eggs, and leafy greens, delivers nutrients in a form your body recognizes and can actually use. Supplements should support, not replace, a healthy, balanced diet. Mistake 3. Sitting for long periods without moving. Even if you exercise in the morning, sitting for hours afterward can lead to muscle atrophy. Long periods of sitting cause blood flow to stagnate, and your muscles essentially go dormant. This is called sitting disease, and it's one of the biggest contributors to muscle loss in seniors over 60. The fix? Set a timer every 30 to 45 minutes to stand up, stretch, or take a few steps. This small action helps keep your muscle fibers active and responsive throughout the day. Mistake 4. Eating too late at night. Late night meals, especially heavy ones, interfere with your body's ability to repair muscle tissue during sleep. Your body needs to focus on regeneration, not digestion. Eating too close to bedtime disrupts your sleep cycle, increases inflammation, and reduces your ability to restore muscle overnight. Try to finish your last meal 2 to 3 hours before bed. This gives your body time to do its best healing work while you sleep. Mistake 5. Underhydration. Your muscles are made up of 75% water, so even mild dehydration can reduce strength, cause cramping, and slow recovery. However, many seniors avoid drinking water because they fear frequent bathroom trips. The truth is, sipping small amount of water throughout the day, not chugging it all at once, is the key. You can also add a pinch of sea salt or a splash of lemon juice to your water to help with absorption and balance minerals. What if strength was never lost, but simply waiting to be remembered? What if your body hasn't given up on you, but has simply been waiting for you to feed it, move it, and trust it again? For years, we've been told that aging means inevitable decline, that muscles fade, energy drops, and independence slips away. But what if that story was never true for you in the first place? Right now, your body is listening. Every bite, every step, every choice is a message saying, I'm not done yet. Before you dive back into your routine, ask yourself, what else have I accepted as inevitable when it never truly was? If something as simple as a $2 bean and 10 minutes of gentle movement can restart your strength in just 14 days, imagine what the next 14 days could bring. The key is consistency. Feeding your body with the right nutrients, moving it with purpose, and trusting that your strength is simply waiting to return. So, take action today. You've already made the first step by learning how black beans and eggs can transform your strength. Now, start incorporating them into your morning routine. Add gentle movement to your day, and watch your body respond. Don't let age be an excuse. Let it be the reason to get stronger, healthier, and more confident than ever.